Hey guys, it's Angus. Welcome to another episode of ExchangeTV. Yesterday, you got involved in some great workshops. You were doing improv work, creating physical theatre, and generally just clowning around. Let's check it out.
I've never done improv before, so I was very scared coming in, so everything was very brand new to me.
We started with really the principle of yes and. It was like coming in on, the 5th week of work, it was like jumping into the deep end. Everybody was ready, everybody was game.
I will finally destroy you!
My favourite today was classic pairs, which is where you decide that you're going to be, for example, a mermaid and somebody else has to come in and pair up with that. You don't know what the person's going to throw at you, you have to react to it. Yes, so it was really interesting.
Favorite aspect was the expert panel.
Where people just played as experts of a particular topic, so we did like strawberries was one of them, pirates was another. I reckon I just love working with all the different people. It's really cool to come in and play with all these different people.
We're back to the tent now.
I really love being pushed out of my comfort zone, so the whole time my heart was like, It's a lot of giving and receiving, and I think improv is a really beautiful way of opening yourself up to receive offers from your fellow castmates and friends on stage. And
They were really receptive to that and open and playful, and we laughed a lot.
We had a bit of dancing, which was very fun, seeing people try and be the best Spanish dancer they could.
I mean, the physical workshops, which I think's different. Very, very sweaty, but I've never, I'm so enthusiastic. I just want to go and make stuff now after that.
Yeah. Pulling the anchor in, so you can because that's quite a cool movement.
The main thing that we did was called the stew, and that's when you got tiny little motifs and you went into a space and just saw what happened. We got on quite well as a group, and as they were mentioning, they were a cast. We were a full cast. Yeah, everybody was interesting. 110% energy.
We did some skipping, which a lot of people were really apprehensive about in the beginning. People being like, I can't skip, I don't know how to skip, I can't do it. And then at the end, everyone was like, I can skip, this is amazing and wonderful. And there was a really beautiful moment I had with my partner who said he'd never skipped before in his life, and he was absolutely terrified, and we got him on the rope and he was like, oh, this is just great.
Games and warm-up exercises to kind of get us playing with one another, to get us just being different things and transitioning into different characters. So we played a really fun game of chicken and wolf tag, so that was a highlight for me. That was really funny.
I'm a bit more of a stand and talk type of person, so it was really fun to do a bit more physical stuff and to be a bit more vulnerable on stage and having a bit more fun with just being a bit of an idiot.
I thought that a clown, you were going to get up stage and be all silly and be daft, but actually it was more just about being yourself and being truthful and being vulnerable.
At the end it was this is everything that I've learned, I just want to do it all right now, everything. I want to fall over, I want to walk into walls, I want to just have a really fun time with it.
The clown is always pleased to see the audience and loves the audience and wants to be watched, because that's really what the clown is striving for.
Anyway, last night we had 2 great performances from Creative Electric and Eden Court Collective. Let's look back at some of our favourite moments.
One of these shows that you come out of and you're just I don't even know where to start. There's so much going on and they had so much to say and you're just
it was like a catwalk as they came out, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, like all these men coming out, and I almost felt intimidated, but then throughout the show I just felt so safe.
I loved the Beyonce bit. That was so good.
Yeah, the twerking.
When I got on stage and they kept me, I was like, oh my God, what's going on? But it was very fun though.
You've been friends with those guys, you've gone out with those guys, you know, you've met those guys at school, you love them all, you know their stories, and then they just bring it down to a different level.
As a male, I can really identify with the fact that those sorts of ideas...
It was tainted and something had changed.
It isn't so easy to talk about as a man, and it isn't so talked about within media and within the arts and just within society in general.
They brought it on, and that's, as an audience member, congratulations, you've done it.
I applaud them, yeah, it was really amazing.
I thought the lights and the colours, it was quite vibrant, and it gave off a kind of creative and a really positive vibe.
A lot of the scenes were unexpected, like that bathrobe thing.
They were getting
I did not see that coming.
The balloons. Like, I'm such a sucker for balloons. I've worked with balloons before, and they're so beautiful in the means in which they use them, you know, to convey the messages. And it was beautiful how they used it as a running theme.
You cried, that's all.
I didn't cry.
Oh, you did?
No, it didn't.
Did too.
No, it didn't.
Did.
Don't listen to them. They're just lying.
Anyway guys, that's it for another episode of Exchange TV. Tune in tomorrow for more highlights from the festival.